Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the road to glory, boys. I am super hyped. You know why? Because we are making bank. Bank. Yes, because boys, Footmas is crazy. Yes, it is absolutely crazy. I know that some of these SBCs are not good, and by the way, if you guys do enjoy the road to glory, it would be very much appreciated if you guys hit that like button right now. I promise, if there is a good Footmas SBC coming out today, I will upload again tomorrow. Another road to glory episode. If you guys want to see it, I'm going to give it to you. Alright? Go ahead and hit that like button on this video. If we get over 1,000 likes, I'll upload another one tomorrow. Let's have a deal. But let's jump in here right now. Boys, as you know, these Footmas SBC have been coming out, and you guys remember I've done one of them. The one that I've done was the Lucas Torreira SBC. And on this day, or actually yesterday, Andres Iniesta, Mario Balotelli, and Akanji have been released. There was huge outrage because this SBC right here is an absolute joke. An 85 rated team with at least 3 Bundesliga players in there for an 82 rated Akanji. Now don't get me wrong, if you look into the stats of this guy, he looks incredible. Yes, an 88 sprint speed centre back who is 6'2" tall. What are you saying? That's a great card, and yes it is. My dog farted. Great. Yep, he has farted. That is absolutely beautiful. You guys, look at this criminal right here. Yeah, great. I can't even breathe. But he has some great stats, obviously. Great pace, great agility, good reactions, good jumping, good strength. But in certain key stats, in considering defense, he is lacking. Interceptions, not good enough. That is just a big issue. Interceptions is huge for a player that is in the centre-back position. They need to be able to get in front of the striker to get the ball before they touch the ball. So that stat right there is a bit of an issue. But my personal issue with this Akanji card is the fact that he is very hard to link to other players. He might have more overall stats than Varane, but there is no one that you can really link him to with a proper way to get a strong connection. Yes, Delaney is a good one. Inform Delaney, sure. If your team is on that budget, if you have like a budget of 300k, Inform Delaney connected to this Akanji, strong link, beautiful. Good stuff for your team. But that is not good enough, because you will always have this guy on 8 chemistry. Even if you have Inform Delaney, you will have to need a Piszczek in the right back position. Otherwise, you won't get this guy on 10 chem into your team. So it's a tough one. If you don't have icons and such, it's really a tough one to link up to other players. So just because of that fact, I'm not doing this Akanji. I was sitting there thinking about it the whole day. If I'm gonna do Zakaria, who is the CDM or centre mid that was released as a Footmas card from Gladbach, knowing or thinking that Akanji could get a centre back card, a centre back Footmas card, and I knew that it would be 82 rated. So I thought to myself, oh, it's gonna be cheap. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it or not? In the end, I decided to go against it. I didn't do Zakaria, and thank God I didn't do it, because if I had done it, I would have had to go ahead and buy this guy or get this guy in a Footmas SBC and pay like 100k coins to get him into the team, because I already was invested into the idea of linking up Zakaria with Akanji. So thank God I did not do that SBC, because it would have been very stupid. What is this pack? Is it a prime gold players? Just a premium gold players. Could potentially do that in a little bit for the video. But in terms of investments, boys, we have made a lot of coins. And let me show you. You guys might remember that we were around 2.8 million in our transfer profit and stuff. But take a look at this. We are currently sitting comfortably at 4 million coins transfer profit on the road to glory. Yes, we have made some massive profit in the past few days, and I could have made so much more, but I failed. You know why? I'm gonna show it off to you guys right now immediately. I was invested into PKs. I was invested into, actually I'm reinvested into PKs. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second, but right here you can see the cards that I sold. So first of all, I started off Footmas by investing into Timo Werner and Kondogbia. These were little profit investments. Kondogbia's I bought for 1.6k, I sold him for 1.8. Werner I bought for like 2.5k, sold him for 2.8. So these were like little investments, but I had a lot of these cards, so it kind of stacked up. So I sold them all. These ones are gone. And then Filipe Luis, I packed, as you guys might remember, and I got him, I sold him then for 28.5 as soon as the Firmino SBC came out. Firmino SBC, I believe, required an 86 rated team, if I'm not mistaken. Boys, cards went absolutely sky high. All of a sudden, Filipe Luis went from 17k to 28k. PK, from whom I had 22 cards in my team and bought them all for 31k, he went to 48,000 coins. Now, I want to explain why I sold mine for 38k max or 37k and only made a little amount of profit while I could have made so much more. Through PKs, I already made 110k profit, but I had the potential to make 325k. So I'm going to explain to you how that happened. I was invested into UCL Freds a little bit because I thought, you know what, when Rashford comes out, this card might be needed for people's teams. They would link him to Fred and then to link Fred to other Brazilians from other leagues to build hybrids in their squad. So I was invested into Freds when I saw him being really low because I thought Rashford was about to get an SBC. So then Rashford came out, but it didn't require a Champions League card. It required a Road to the Finals card or a Want to Watch. One of those two was in there, or both of them. Both of those requirements were possible, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So they put that SBC up, and straight away these Freds, even the UCL ones, went up to 30k, to 29k. And as soon as I saw him going up, I was like, okay, I'm going to start listing for lazy buyers at 30k. I bought all of my Freds for 21k, and I started listing him up for 30k, thinking that his price would keep going up. But apparently a lot of other people were also invested into Fred, and the market was flooded when he was at 29k, and then he dropped down again. And I could only sell one of them to a lazy buyer for 29.5. All the other Freds that I had in my club, I sold for 23.5, which is still profit, but not as much as I could have made if I would have sold him faster. So with that in my mind, I went ahead and invested into PKs for 31k. And as soon as I saw PK rising because of Firmino SBC, I remembered, oh, I lost a lot on Fred because I didn't sell fast enough. So as soon as I saw PK getting to like 39k, I started listing for 38, 37, and everyone was being sold immediately. And then 15 minutes later, I'm not even joking, 15 minutes later, PK was at 48k, and I had sold every single one that I had in my club for 37k. And I was just sitting there thinking, why? Why is this happening? Why is it not the same thing that happened with Fred? Because I genuinely thought that would be the same thing, but no. And it doesn't make any sense as well, because Fred, this Champions League Fred, has a lot less supply than an 87 rated regular gold PK. So it didn't make sense in my head, but that is how it worked out. We sold all of our 22 PKs for 37k. Now, the beautiful thing about this story is, though, I can go ahead and show you guys the rest as well. We had an MLS team, and I will show you guys gameplay if we have gotten that Player of the Year Martinez, or if I just gave up on it, because honestly, online single matches, you guys are going to see the story in just a little bit. I'm going to show it to you in a bit, but I am reinvested again. I still have Tarkowski's that I bought as soon as the Rashford SBC came out. I really hope that he still goes up. I am not in plus right now. I need Tarkowski to go up a little bit more. I'm going to check his price at the moment. He's currently going for 17.5. As you guys can see, I bought him for 21. So I need a couple more SBCs to come out for me in order to go ahead and sell these Tarkowskis for at least to make back what I put into the SBCs. EA are doing a great job by avoiding informs. They are doing what was unexpected. Everyone expected informs, discard informs to be needed for these SBCs, but EA doesn't care. They just give us SBCs with just rating requirements, no team of the week requirements, maybe foot champions requirements, but nothing else. So a lot of investors are being screwed over at the moment, but we are reinvested. We have reinvested around 700,000 coins into First of all, Alexis Sanchez. I bought him for 28k. Sanchez right now, before the SBC even came out for today, the Futmas SBCs, and we are predicting Futmas Son or Promise. One of those two could potentially be in there, and it would be absolutely amazing. It could even be both of them. Hopefully it does happen that at least one of them is in there, because then we are going to make a lot of coins today. So I bought Sanchez at 28k yesterday. He's currently going for 30k, so I can already sell him for profit without an SBC even being out. So we are on the safe side, boys. We are on the safe side. Then PKs, I started buying for 31k yesterday at night, because at night, since we got the SBC for Akanji, Iniesta and Balotelli, all the high rated cards were being flooded onto the market again, and since no one needs them for SBCs, their price just keeps on going down because people are trying to sell their high rated cards and no one is picking them up, so their price just went down, 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 down all the time. So PK I picked up for 31k, he's already at 35k. And I have a lot of PKs. I have a lot of Sanchez's. As you can clearly see right here, I've invested into these big boys again. And I'm really hoping that we get a big SBC so we can make a lot of coins as soon as the SBC comes out. And then, boys, we already have, since the last time I invested into PKs and sold them, since you guys have seen everything that I've sold, since I sold all that stuff, I already had enough coins to buy Cristiano Ronaldo. The beautiful thing about this is we are now making coins past Cristiano Ronaldo to go ahead and build a good team around him. That is the plan. We are going to bring Cristiano Ronaldo into the road to glory, but we also need coins to improve the team surrounding him. So that is the plan right now, to make as many coins as possible with Futmas, as also the high rated premium cards, elite cards in Ultimate Team just keep dropping in price. We keep raising our coin total. So we are working against the market and we are bringing in coins to build ourselves an amazing team right towards the end of Futmas. That is the plan. So we have PK, who we can sell right now and already make big profit on, but we are not going to do it. We're going to wait for the SBCs to come out. If no big SBCs come out today, it will happen tomorrow or the day after that. I'm not worried. I have the patience, and with these PKs, we have been proven right already, so we're going to continue that. Alexis Sanchez as well. If a Premier League player is required and a high-rated team with Son, for example, we are looking very good with Alexis Sanchez. Now, Felipe Luis, I reinvested into as well, because he basically had the same trajectory as PK. He went up an insane amount. So Felipe Luis we bought at 19.5. He's currently going for 20k. That is another player that I personally think is going to be big if, for example, Coutinho gets the Futmas SBC instead of Son. So we brought in a couple of Felipe Luises because he's one of the highest rated left backs who is still considerably cheap compared to the other left backs like Marcelo, Alba, all those guys. They're obviously not SBC fodder, while this guy tends to be used for SBC all the time. And then we still have a lot of Alans in our team that we haven't sold yet. As soon as Futmas is out of the system of FIFA, I believe those Alans will go back up a little bit more. But you guys have seen it, 4 million transfer profit. If I sell absolutely everything in my club right now, I think we would be sitting comfortably at, like, if the investments go right, we will be sitting at around 2.8 million coins. And that is a huge amount because Ronaldo only costs us 2.1 million. Then we will have 700k to improve the team surrounding Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is big. Talking about the team, this is the team that I used for the weekend league. Now, obviously, I did not use Parolo right here. I did use Mertens. That is the player that we used in a striking position. He played up top. I played in a 4-2-3-1 formation to show it off to you guys right here. I showed you guys a weekend league game in the last episode, I believe, and this is how we played. We subbed off Jose Callejon. Thank you to the guys in the comments down below suggesting to bring in Callejon to have Mertens and also Alan on full chem. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for your help. And also, I'm going to read through a couple of comments while we are doing this. Ben McKenna says, huh? Shake my head. Johnny, you traded in the icon at the right center midfield spot at 5'10". Yes, I did trade in Enis Bardi for one of the SBCs, and I am I am disgraced. I'm sorry about that, boys. There's another one from Muhammad Ali who says, do the Martinez objective. And then another one from It's Varban. He says, okay, Ajani, I understand that you're trying to have fun, but in order to get good rewards and good content that we would enjoy, you have to have a good team that wins you games. Please just buy Ronaldo. No hate. By the way, love you. I understand, guys. I really do. And I really want to bring in Ronaldo into this team because it's going to make things so much easier for us in the future. An amazing striker like Ronaldo is game-changing. If you have a player like that, he will single-handedly get us at least 4 to 5 victories by himself every single weekend league. And that is a huge difference, because if we can make it to 17 wins easily with a really bad team, we can go ahead and make it into elite consistently if we bring in someone like Ronaldo. I truly believe that we have a bright future ahead of us in this road to glory, but we have to take steps back in terms of investing. Like, we take 2 steps back with the team, but we go 2 steps forward in terms of trading, and we bring in the coins to improve the team in the future, and then we leap forward. We don't only take a couple of steps forward with the team, we leap forward and we build ourselves an incredible team on a road to glory, which is going to be a team that all of us enjoy, a team that will get us great results in the weekend league. That is the plan. This is the only reason I'm doing it. I'm doing this to give you guys some great content in the future on this road to glory. I want this road to glory team to be absolutely amazing. And in order to be able to do that, we need to bring in Cristiano Ronaldo and then start building again towards icons and such, and try and get those players into the team as well. But Cristiano Ronaldo is our objective #1 at the moment, and we have to get him. We have to get him into the squad. He will be big for us. So now in the background, guys, you will be able to see some of the gameplay for the Martinez SBC, or for the Martinez weekly objective. The guy is an incredible card that you can go after. I definitely wanted to bring him into the squad because even though he's quite similar to Dries Mertens, and we're going to do a direct comparison later on looking at into those stats, he looks like a beast of a player. Genuinely looks like an absolute monster, and in my opinion looks even better than Mertens in the game. So it's kind of sad because we have so many similar players now with Hazard, Mertens, and then potentially Martinez as well in the squad. We're going to have a lot of small players who are really agile. But the thing is that I realized while I played this weekend league, it is so important to have a decent connection, because if you don't have a decent connection to the servers, those small players where the only thing they can really do is dribbling, they are useless. They are rendered useless as soon as the servers are not working properly, because if you can't dribble with these little guys, you can't out-muscle anyone. You can't do anything. So if you are not able to dribble, this team is completely useless. So as you can see in the background, we have managed to win the game, and we have managed to actually win all 6 games to get ourselves Player of the Year Martinez, as you've seen on your screen. And now we can go ahead and take a look into these stats, and we can directly compare them to each other. And look at this, all right? So in terms of skills, Martinez 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Mertens 4-star, 4-star. Martinez has high medium. Mertens has high-low work rates, which is a little bit better for sure. And as you can see, Mertens has scored 164 goals and got 90 assists in 285 games, which is very impressive because he at least has 50 games as a sub for me. So that is very, very good stuff from Mertens. He's doing really well in my club, and I believe in terms of goals per game or assists per game, he's up there as one of the best in my club at the moment, alongside with Hazard. So when we go back into the stats, we have already checked out both of them are right-footed. In terms of pace, Martinez is the better player. He has higher sprint speed and he has very, very good acceleration, which is actually really good with Mertens as well. But the sprint speed, there's a massive difference in between those two, +9 on Martinez. So he is better in that category, in my opinion. Now, and when we go to Mertens, attack positioning 89, Martinez 92. Finishing 92 on Martinez, Mertens 88. Shot power 87 on Martinez, 81 on Mertens. So you see some massive differences, but the most important one that I personally can see right here is the fact that Martinez has 78 strength while Mertens has 43. And then on top of it, Martinez has 91 jumping, Mertens has 62. Those are some huge differences in between these two. And in my opinion, Martinez is just Mertens on drugs, on steroids. He looks much better, in my opinion. And it is a card that we got for free. How insane is that? For that, genuinely, props to EA. Genuinely props to them. I know it is tough to link Martinez into any of your squads. The guy is from Venezuela. It is going to be very tough to link him into your squads. I know about that. But as a super sub, this is going to be the guy that everyone subs in their upcoming weekend league games. 100% is going to happen, and it's going to happen for me as well. What an amazing super sub to have. He has 77 stamina, so he's definitely not the best in terms of playing from the starting lineup, but I had no issues with Mertens, who is also on 77 stamina, so I don't think I would have any issues with Martinez as well. But he has medium defensive work rates, so he might be running around a little bit more. But all in all, I'm incredibly happy that we have brought in this player of the year, Martinez, who is an absolutely insane card to have in your team. Obviously, Mertens is much better in terms of passing the ball, but who cares? We are looking for a striker. We are not looking for someone to pass the ball around. And Martinez is going to be the best super sub with 99 agility, 99 balance. And with the right chem style, we can boost up his shooting. We can boost up his physicals even more. And we're going to make him an even better player. So finisher chem style is, I believe, what I'm going to put on him right now. As you guys are watching this, let's do this. We put it on him. I would love to know how much chem he actually gets. In how much of a boost he gets as like a super sub. So he only gets +2 jumping, +1 strength, +2 aggression. He gets +1 finishing, 87 shot power, goes up to 90, which is very nice. I like that. Even as a super sub, he gets a few little boosts who are decent, and he will just be such a good card to use. I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys have done the Martinez weekly objective, please let me know. Are you liking him so far? Because I can't wait to use him. And now to the part which you guys are probably most excited about. When Cristiano Ronaldo joins our team, how will our team line up? And I'm going to show it to you guys right now. As you can see it on your screen, when we bring in Cristiano Ronaldo, we want to bring back the legend that is Gareth Bale. Now, you might be thinking, what is this Fabian doing in the team? And what is Eric Bailly doing in there? There are definitely a couple of positions that we can change. Considering like how many coins we will actually have, we'll see. Towards the end of Footmas, we will know how many coins we have, and maybe we can go and bring ourselves an icon centre back into the team instead of having Eric Bailly in that position. Or we can go back to our beloved Varane and we can bring him into the squad and move this around a little bit and bring in Varane into that position right there, and we would still have De Gea on 8 chem, which would be completely fine for me, but we can bring in Varane into that position, and I think that would be a very, very good card to have in our team. But I believe he will be on 8 chem if everything goes well, so we'd have to figure out something how to do this. But there are definitely a couple of positions that will need improving. Fabian, for example, I would just bring in his regular gold card. It doesn't have to be this 84 one, because I would just sub him off immediately as soon as the game starts. So we would put in whoever we want in that CDM position alongside Milinkovic-Savic. And we would have 2 CDMs playing with Milinkovic-Savic and the probably maybe even Bakayoko. We can put him into the squad because I genuinely enjoyed Bakayoko in my team. So we can put him into the team alongside Savic in the CDM position. And then we can go with a front 3 of center attacking midfield players with Eden Hazard down the left, Mertens in the cam position, Bale in the right attacking midfield position, and Ronaldo up top. What do you guys think about this team? I genuinely believe this team could be amazing because Savic probably and hopefully will be upgraded to an 88 rated card in the future if Lazio makes it into the next round. Alonso made it into the next round already. He's 86 rated, and Chelsea have gotten a very easy opponent, so I believe they will go up to an 87. So our team could be incredible really could be such a good team with just a few players coming into our squad. I truly believe that this could be a very fun team to use and a very unique one on top of it as well. I don't see many people having lineups like this when I play for Champions with the likes of Milinkovic-Savic, with the likes of Dries Mertens. I don't see them that often. And then we would have Ronaldo, we would have Bale, we would have Savic and Bakayoko, who are taller players in our midfield and attack, which would help us a lot in terms of opposing our physicality against our opponents. I think that would be a great way to build a team. But obviously, let's just say, after Futmis, we will have around 3 million coins. Let me know, guys, what kind of team would you build with 3 million coins and these untradables that you can see on your screen? I'm going to show you guys the other untradables as well. And this is very important to me. I need your guys' help on this one. I definitely do need your help, guys. So please go ahead and let me know. We still have these amazing untradable players in our squad. We also have Lala, who we can use instead of Juan Fran if you guys want me to. We have Gilavogi as well. And we do have Parolo as well, who we can include, and Gulam as well if it's needed. Donnarumma right here. So these are all the untradables that we have in our team. Let me know, what team would you personally create with 3 million and these untradable players? Everyone that you can see on your screen who is currently in the squad is untradable. None of them are tradable, and what a good team that would be. Honestly, I think if we bring in Bale, we bring in Cristiano Ronaldo, and maybe even buy Kante to come off the bench, boys, we are in the money. We are in the money. I think that would be such a beast of a team. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are excited about this as well. I think this could be an absolutely insane team for the road to glory. Sadly, no Futmis SBC that we are completing today, but we are making coins. I'm going to show you guys my investments one more time to kind of maybe help you guys out and let you know how I invested, and maybe you guys want to follow me in the future. When you see a day of Futmis SBCs coming out where the team requirements are really low, towards midnight, buy these players, because tomorrow in the next morning the hype builds up again. There are rumors about Son and then the rumors build up and people start investing again, and these cards go back up. So towards midnight, that is the time where you invest. We have a lot of PKs in our club right now, as you can see, a couple of Alexis Sanchez's, a couple of Felipe Luis's, and then this part is not really important. They will be sold at some later point throughout this year. Throughout the next month, I would say. And then we have a couple more PKs sitting in our club. So those are investments. Those are the players that we have in our team. Player of the Year Martinez is now part of the road to glory. We have brought him in, and the future is looking incredibly bright. I cannot wait to build this team. And on top of it, this team of the week is going to be absolutely insane. In terms of FUT Champions, I didn't even talk about this, by the way. I'm so stupid. In terms of FUT Champions, boys, we finished on 17 wins and 9 losses. If you guys remember, I have made it to 17 wins and 2 losses a couple of weekends back. I believe it was 2 weekends back. I can genuinely just say this, and I don't want to blame it onto the game, but it was the game at this stage, and the patch kind of proves it. EA has put out a patch for gameplay which improves your connectivity to the servers, because apparently there was an issue in the game where your opponent's connection to the servers would impact your own connection. So if I was playing against someone that had a bad connection, it would ruin my own connection and my players would move very, very slow. So in this next patch coming up, that is going to be fixed. I cannot wait for it, because then our players like Mertens, Hazard, Player of the Year Martinez, all those players who are small, agile players, they can be useful again. So this weekend was very frustrating. We got to 17 wins on the road to glory, and I also have 14 wins on the pay to win, which I got so easily. And I can really tell you guys, as soon as we get Ronaldo into this team and Bale as well, we're going to just roll through for champions. I cannot wait for that moment to come in. But we will have 2 player picks, and Messi will be in the team of the week. Griezmann potentially in the team of the week. Gabriel Jesus guaranteed in the team of the week. Some big names in the team of the week. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Road to Glory. We'll be back tomorrow if you guys hit over 1,000 likes. I'm very excited about the future, and I hope you are as well. Take care. Peace.